Namaste students. Today we are going to read this poem Dust of Snow written by Robert Frost. Right? Robert Lee Frost, his full name, was born on March 26. Right? He was an American poet. His work was initially published in England, right? And before it was published in the United States. So firstly, his work were published in England, and afterwards they were published in United States where he was born, right? Okay, this poem is a highly symbolic poem. There are three symbols. One is this tree, hemlock tree, and other one is this crow, and third one is dust of snow. When we write on the blackboard, so dust of chalk falls, right? Snow also falls like that. Snow also falls in flakes, right? So here dust of snow is mentioned in this poem. This poem is about a trivial incident, a very small incident, where poet is sitting under a hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is a poisonous tree. It is somewhere associated with death. So he is sitting under this hemlock tree. He is in a very sad and depressed state of mind. Why in this poem the poet has chosen this hemlock tree? Because poet is somewhere thinking of ending his life. He is so sad, right? So poet is sitting under this hemlock tree. Crow is perched on a branch of this hemlock tree. All the branches are covered with snow. Everywhere there is snow, right? And this crow's wings are also covered with snow. Before flying away, this crow shakes itself, right? And then snow falls on the poet, and suddenly the poet's mood gets changed. After this incident, the poet decided not to waste his day, the rest part of the day. So this way the poet's rest of the day was saved. The small poem Dust of Snow is full of visual imagery. In the fewest possible words, the poet has given the details of a landscape. The small poem Dust of Snow is based on the idea that nature is a source of joy. Contact with nature relieves us of depression and sadness. Even those objects which we tend to treat negative, inauspicious like crow, can bring a positive change. The poem contains the idea nothing in nature is ugly, inauspicious or unpleasant. The poem also conveys that we should never lose hope and let sadness overpower our minds. We must adopt an optimistic attitude towards life. Now let us see the poetic devices which have been used in this poem. Okay, in this poem, poetic device enjambment has been used, right? As there is no comma, no full stop, no punctuation mark at the end of each line, right? So enjambment has been used. Then alliteration has been used. See this repetition of sound serve here, and also alliteration has been used here as her sound has been repeated. Symbolism has been used. The poet has used three symbols: a crow, a hemlock tree, and snow. A crow is considered ugly and inauspicious. A hemlock tree is poisonous and has association with death, and snow represents difficulties. Winter season is not considered good as nothing grows when it snows. However, he uses these symbols in bringing about a positive change in his mood. Then next poetic device, imagery has been used. Imagery in poetry refers to the mental pictures or images which are evoked in the minds of the readers through words. The small poem Dust of Snow is full of visual imagery of the winter landscape. It presents the snow-covered trees, a crow perched on the branch of a hemlock tree, and a lonely traveler, the poet himself, passing by. Now let us see the rhyme scheme of this poem. See this word crow, A, me is different, so it will be B. Then snow, as it sounds same, so again we will write here A, and tree sounds like me, so B. So rhyme scheme is A B A B. Same in the second stanza. Heart and part, A, and then mood and rude, B, B.